Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Quadrupod Studios podcast with Robin Unger behind the buttons here, Kit Warren hosting. And today we're here with a friend of Kit's, Brad, and he's going to give us a little rundown on a financial venture that he has been learning about.
Forex trading.
Yeah, involving some currency trading. And Kit, welcome. Brad, welcome.
Thanks, brother.
Kit, take it away.
Welcome to Quadrupod Studios, Brad.
Welcome.
Oh, we got the fans at the door. They're asking for entrance. They want a party in here. And the reason we're partying is because this is freedom. This is investing into something that's giving great returns. And I want to learn about this. I want to understand it. I know it's going and playing with the currencies of the world, Japan, Australia. You know, wherever there's major currencies, this is the trading activities. It's happening, and it's new technology as well. So welcome to Quadrupod. I think we're going to have a lot of fun explaining, a lifestyle to people that is going to be pretty good for the future.
Well, yeah, thanks, kid. I'm hoping so myself. Who knows with the turmoil of the world these days where money is going to head up. But I've always been someone who's into financial security and investing and all this type of thing. A huge background in this, and that's really all I've done and all I do now full time. Well, kind of retired, so part time. But yeah, Forex trading. So anybody that's not familiar with the Forex market, is essentially just trading currencies against each other based on the difference of value they have at the time. So we can get a lot more into that. But what I'm here to talk about today is the AI, artificial intelligence program that I've...
that right there says it all to me. Like, AI is a bot that makes decisions based on so much intelligence that then you don't rarely make mistakes because the bot's got so much info.
Well, wouldn't say that it doesn't make mistakes, but it processes thought, I don't know.
High speeds.
Millions of times faster than any possible human possibly could.
This is like space travel.
It's like space travel. It's very complex stuff. I don't completely understand it, but AI is, as we know, the way of the future, and these very smart people are creating these very smart algorithms that, this one in particular, a Forex trading algorithm, a Forex trading bot, it was written by programmers that program the AI for this bot scanner to scan the Forex market and enter trades and place them based on its fundamental technical analysis of the graphs and such and markets in play that far faster than a human can. So it's looking for opportunities to enter trades automatically, and it does that. And it's pretty interesting to watch because it's got a very, very high success rate, which most humans in the Forex market do not.
Yeah, because it's very difficult to follow all the time. There's windows openings, and things going on, and things go. Oh, you went to the park for a day and you missed out all your trading.
Even the best lose. Trust me on that.
Yeah.
Even the best guys in the game.
So this sounds like a really good way to be involved, but not really have to be involved. You can check. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's working for me. Oh, cool. I put it away, and it's automatically doing trades to create the best possible outcome it can think about. With all this thinking power, it's really an incredible age that we have this assistance to now make monetary gain.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, through an app on your phone, you can look at what the bot is doing in real time and watch its trades.
This is going to balance out the human race, and you don't have to be smart anymore.
Well, that's it's
What? Is it-
unfortunately
Is that a correct assumption?
it is. Stupid people can make money.
Holy shit! Like what
Yeah,
the? We're gonna have a lot of making money people.
You don't need to know anything. You don't need to know about the forex trading market. You don't need to understand what the bot is doing. You don't need to have any education to open an account and have the bot.
Where can I sign up, sir?
you're-
I want to sign up right now.
Well-
Because all I can picture is that all these other people that don't have to know anything and they're making money before me and I don't know nothing. That sounds like a race. It's like
a race to opening account, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, big time. Well, because
So the process is through here. I mean, one would contact yourself, so contact you.
Yep.
And then you would in turn turn them on to me.
I'm going to show them my results.
You want to show them the result. The results sell for itself. You
Yeah.
you very seldomly have to convince anybody once they see your account growth.
Yeah.
And especially with the company history over time, it is a new company, but they do have 2 years of very successful, very consistent results, and those are only improving over time, from what I can tell just through my own account. So it's certainly not getting any worse. That's for sure.
The precursors to this are going to be companies developed to help stupid people making too much money.
Well, that's what this is. Yeah, I mean, if
Because you know what? Once they got a lot of money, they're going to be spending it on different things. And
it depends on people's personal spending habit. I mean, people invest for different reasons. Some are for longevity in retirement. Some are to make a specific financial target or goal, to make a lump sum withdrawal. Some just want regular cash flow and income to either finance their life or other types of financial endeavors. This allows you to do all of that. If you got a monthly target in mind, if you have a specific lump sum target in mind, I want to make X $10,000 so I can make this specific purchase or play, right? This will get you there faster.
I want to share this with people. I want the people to get a leg up over all of the.
You definitely want to get this out to anybody and everybody. I mean, anybody who has money knows and wants to diversify and get into a piece of something else. That's great. That's generally the bulk of my book is people who have money are usually educated with it. So they're not so concerned with I don't understand. They know a little bit more about what it is, and they're more comfortable to have the conversations with. It's the people. So they just take their money and they throw it in and they're happy, right? And they tell their rich friends and they all want some too.
Yep.
It's the people who need it the most. It's the people who need, I only have, $2,000 in savings. I only have $5,000 here or there. This is good for that. I mean,
Yep.
if you got it sitting in a sock drawer, if you got it sitting in a savings account, if you don't have it in some high yield mutual
gotta be
fund,
working for you.
It's got to be working for you. You got to put it in an account that gets the maximum amount of return on your freaking little $5,000 that you have. If that's a lot of money to some people. So $500 a month off of that at a 10% return monthly, which is what this thing's been doing. I mean, 10% compound.
Track records are very important. If it's showing a pathway and then it's completing, I really think the bots are making wise decisions for you.
It's got a very successful, solid track record that's been consistent for years now, and there's no reason whatsoever to think that's going to change going forward. It's only going to get better.
Quadrupod's in for sure. We're gonna learn this process and be sort of leading and showing examples too, just like you've been doing for the last 7 months or 8 months, and those results, I want to see more of with more people. I think people could get a lift up.
So the first thing we need to do if we decide to open an account, after all our questions and concerns have been addressed, and we say, yeah, that sounds great, let's open an account. The first thing we do is make a contact through Kit here. I do the administration to open accounts for you if you want. You can choose to do it yourself, but it's much easier process if you don't know. It's much easier to work with me or an admin who can just handhold you or walk you through to make it very simple.
Yeah.
The ABC, you don't have to go back and forth or wait for the instruction from the support team or who you don't know you're dealing with. You have a person, face-to-face person that you work with to get the account open. It's very simple. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes in total. You first need a crypto wallet that you can do wire transfer, but it's much simpler to have a crypto wallet with Bitcoin.
I really like the Bitcoin,
get your
the
money-
blockchain, the safety of the blockchain, the dependability, the security of being able to have a whole bunch of computers showing that you got this cash and it's nobody's. It doesn't have to sit in a bank. It's growing as it sits in there.
Yeah, there's all
There's a whole bunch of
if you don't-
bonuses.
If you don't know the benefits to cryptocurrency by now, that's a whole different.
That's a whole different level of show.
That's right. So first step is have your money in Bitcoin. I show you right off the bat. If you don't have Bitcoin, don't know about Bitcoin, don't have your own wallet. Step one.
Yeah, come down to Quadrupod. We're going to walk you through it.
Walk you through it. Set you up.
Boom.
Real easy. Download an app. Download your ID.
You know why we're walking you through it? Because we love you. We love our listeners. We love the people of Canada and the currencies of the world. All the people of the world.
We like to share our successes.
Big time, bro.
Our success is your success.
Yeah, it makes my heart grow.
Yeah.
That's why I like you. That's why I'm friends with you, bro. It's because
I like
we're
seeing
on
bank
this.
accounts grow. but-
Yeah. Well, that means more food. That means wild salmon.
Means more freedom.
Yeah, it means real wild animals from the Cook Street Butcher. You know, that guy has the beautiful elk sausage. Holy crap! That's what money gets you is health.
Well, the one way there are ways to look at whether you think money is good or bad. We all need it in this day and age to live.
Yep.
Lots of people say you don't need money to be happy, but I'm sure as hell no, I'm a lot more happier with it than without, and I've been without.
Well.
And when I have it, I am far less stressed. I'm more happy. I have freedom. I have more to give.
Yeah.
And it's a passion of mine.
Well, I like the fact that, uneducated people that were not the best in financial awareness now have this opportunity to be at the same level playing field, and all the other business that it'll create from the wealth in teaching people how to use their financial wealth not to get unhealthy.
Right.
Don't eat Cheetos and tacos and drink pops and eat ice cream all the time, because they're going to be wealthy so they can do that.
That's right.
So now, health and wellness is going to be paramount, because that is, like we said, money's not everything, but the balance of all these things.
It's certainly a component.
Yeah.
Financial health is a very important aspect of just the society we live in these days. So being financially successful is important. Whether you believe it or not, you can improve your life. Even if you want nothing, you have money to give to those that it will improve their lives. Mm-hmm. You have the freedom to travel. This happens. Crypto and the way this account works is all over the world. You can be sipping a tea in the beaches of Hawaii, and this is working. Your crypto is moving. That being said, to clarify, the bot does not trade crypto. The crypto is not one of the components that the bot trades. The crypto is only for transactional purpose only.
Yep.
It's just so you can take the money from your crypto wallet and fund the bot. The bot trades in US dollars. And then when you cash out or you want to make withdrawals or continue funding, those transactions are done in crypto. So the US dollars get converted over the magic of transactional electronics. It lands back in your account as that value in Bitcoin, and then you convert that back into Canadian dollars and you spend that at any or whatever country you're in. If you're in Korea, if you're in Japan, convert it to the yen and shop there, or pay directly out of your account. So it's a global, universal way of trading currency and making money at the same time. It's just brilliant, and I'm really excited about it.
So get that savings out of the bank accounts that are sitting there, making you, the little tiny return.
At least a portion. I mean, as a previously licensed financial advisor,
Yep.
I never recommend anybody put all their eggs in one basket. I mean, one of the
Yeah.
mistakes few people make is not diversifying their portfolios. So even if they put, I'm going to just try a little bit. I'm going to throw,
Yep.
a few grand in there just to see, or a starting amount. They see what it does, and then they go, "Oh man, I'm going to stuff everything I got in there." And that,
That's still not a wise decision.
I never advise doing that. I mean,
Yeah.
if all you have in the world is $5,000, do not put it anywhere. If you have it sitting in a bank, it's not good in your mattress. I mean, you can get robbed. The house can burn down. They can, so many things that the rats can eat it. I mean, just never have anything in one jar. So if you have, say, $5,000 in the account somewhere, that's your life savings. I mean, take 10%, take
Yeah.
half,
Yeah.
take a portion of that you're comfortable with, to diversify into something else. Don't just,
Especially if it's going to make more.
of course, it's going to make more, and then once you
Yeah.
see it making more,
Then-
be disciplined and don't throw the rest of your bank.
Yeah.
in there. Keep diversifying. The best thing to do once you start making money is seek a financial advisor. Someone who can advise you on what best way to invest the returns to get more yield and more income and more cash flow. Maybe buy some assets. Maybe just live a better quality of lifestyle.
Life, yeah.
Now you don't have to eat McDonald's every day. You can go have steak and lobster, whatever you want to do. Right?
I'm not sure if you mentioned yet, but are you comfortable giving a rough return that you've received on the
absolutely, 100%.
the,
So normally,
investment so far?
normally, back in the day when I was, with an accredited company in Canada, you do not talk returns, but when something is performing like this and the history is there, you can. So I mean, I can't say I am going to guarantee you $8 of benefit tomorrow. I can never say that, because you never predict the future. Anybody that tells you they can, just stop listening.
Yep.
Nobody has a crystal ball. But what I can tell you is what the performance of the past has done and what is expected to continue. So it has done me personally since I've opened my account. It has done me a consistent, on average, 10% a month. Some months it does 8 or 9, other months it's done 12 and 13. But consistently over the long term, when you break it down monthly, it's done 10%.
Cool.
And that's not compounded annually; that's monthly. So that's not APR. That's MPR.
Cool.
So every month you get, let's say you put $10 or $100 in there. It makes you 10% at the end of the month. You get that $10, right? That's yours. That's your return. That's after the company takes its cut. So it makes a higher return than that, and it does make a percentage on the return, but your end of the day profit in your jeans averages 10%. So the bot actually trades higher than that. It usually does 15-20%. So when you're opening your so the MetaTrader 5 app, if you're familiar with that, so put an app on the phone. That's the trading window into your account. When you see it racking up your profits here, you're going, holy smokes, that's not 10%, that's like 20%, you know what I mean? But at the end of the month, there'll be a withdrawal where the company takes its commissions.
Yep.
And then you see it reduce by a certain amount. And what you have left with is your profit. So your profit equals, on average, 10%. So let's just say for, estimate purposes here, where you put $1,000 in, the first month you get a return, it's going to be 10,100. Second month it's going to be 10,210.
1,100, 1,000.
Yeah. Quick math. You understand. 10% compounded monthly. Right?
Yeah.
Not very good at that end of it, but I know what that is. So roughly every 9 to 10 months, you're essentially doubling your money, and that's outstanding.
Pretty powerful.
Outstanding return. That's life changing, right?
Yeah.
Compound that over, I think with a $10,000 deposit, it's somewhere in year 6, I believe. I don't have the in front of me, where that turns to 7 figures.
Wow.
So that's
big
significant.
numbers.
Now that's as history has shown and how the accounts have gone. I mean, I can't predict you're going to get 10% tomorrow.
Be
but
new bots.
there's
There'll
no
be
reason
new
to think-
challenges. There'll be
Well, with
different
this
changes.
Russia-Ukraine stuff, so throwing a loop in a few markets, I'm sure. Yeah.
So what we want is volatility. So that's the thing when people get scared with stocks and the market. They say, oh, well, certain things are going down, other things are going
I
up.
see.
With the Forex market, you want things
Currency trading, there's more ups and downs.
for
There's more
current-
opportunity for
exactly. If somebody,
the,
if this
buy and sell.
program, like if this traded the US dollar against the Russian ruble and it managed to short it, it would have created millionaires
Yeah.
millions of times.
Yep.
So you want fluctuations. You want
Wow,
volatility
this
in
is
the market.
this is so interesting. So the forex and the stock and all these, it's like it's a sphere, and the sphere is shooting off in different directions now. That's the sort of what I see as
put it
as a
this way.
placement.
The bot this morning off my
Yeah.
own account, it sold gold. It made one buy, and it sold gold 1, 2, 3, 6 times. It made one buy and 6 sells, and they all landed.
Yeah.
So when gold took a dive this morning, in the small portion that it did, because it's always bouncing around, but I mean whatever portion it took its sell at, the bot benefited, and that puts cash in your jeans. So I mean, the proof is right here. This is the history I'm looking at. Right?
Well, with all these investments, I do want to make sure that we talk about the gold a bit here.
Yeah, man.
This is the bear. They made 250 of these, and this is the ounce that is carried to defend my vibrational frequency of self. So it's a health as well
Right.
as an investment.
We've talked about this before.
I'm talking about the purity level of 5 nines, and this is an important information of currency of the past. So all currencies are the value of something, and if health is this one, this is an important. So with my Bitcoin, I'm going to buy more of these bears.
Right. I strongly advise you to do that. So as the bot is trading its gold, and amongst other things, the profits you can take, and when you reach your account at a certain, you take your withdrawals and you buy fixed assets. Gold's a fixed commodity, so you can go and buy physical gold and hold that, and in itself has its own intrinsic value that works with market. You can buy it and sell it. You can trade it. It's got an enormous amount of value.
Very cool.
So you can buy more gold with your bot returns. Right?
Nice.
Or you can cash your gold in and fund the bot.
Yes.
And have that actually working financially for you, but then you're not holding the actual asset. So it is good to diversify. You want as your bot account grows, grow up your coin stack, right?
That's exactly what you're talking about now. Diversified in the balance of money, health, wellness, community, all these things all have a factor of the pie. And
That's right.
and when we do that, our returns are that much better.
It's been well shown. I mean, I don't have the information in front of you, but I mean, everyone can agree. There's studies with this. I've seen them that people are much more mentally healthy when they're financially secure.
Yeah.
They don't have to be rich. They just have to be not worried about money. That's
Yeah.
obvious. I mean, you don't need a scientist to tell you that.
Yeah.
When you feel more secure with your income, you got enough that all you have to do to be financially successful is make more than you spend. As long as you're sustaining a happy lifestyle that you're comfortable with, and you're not going backwards in the month, and you can, that's financial success. That's the definition of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you have a $500 a month lifestyle, as long as you're making $550, you're financially successful.
Yeah.
Question: If someone's out there listening, and they've looked into a few different investment opportunities, and then also a question for yourself. Why would they choose this one specifically? And have you, when you were looking into this yourself, did you look into other groups that were doing this type of bot trading, or was this one just an opportunity that you fell into and it seemed like it was a good choice at the time as well? Or
That's a great question. That's a really good question. Yeah. So a few components there I can dig into. So why this one and not other ones? Well, why McDonald's and not Wendy's? You can choose to do business with whoever you do business with. That's one of the things of freedom. This isn't my product to sell. This isn't my company or my account. It's just a company I have an account with and I'm recommending to others. So the reason I recommend this one is because I do it myself. The returns are amazing. I haven't found any other one that's as easy to open or to get the same returns. So this is the highest return one that I've ever seen myself. I'm not saying that there isn't other ones out there that are better. I don't know. But with me, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So this one works. It's awesome. The reason I'm with it, and the reason and how I found it was when, like Kit said, when I was doing my education in finances, and when I was going through my Forex courses, and getting my education in Forex trading, because I do that myself. I'm not a Forex trader. I trade Forex, but that's just one component of many things that I do. So when I was getting educated at the academy where I was being educated through, I met some other contacts in there. Of course, when you go to school to be a lawyer, you're gonna meet a lot of lawyers. You go to school to be a doctor, you meet a lot of doctors. Well, I go to school to meet money people, right? So I go to money school to meet money people. I met a money person. I met many of them, but I met this one money person who we've become well acquainted with each other over the course of the course. He turned me on to it, and it was friends of his who actually helped write the program to the AI. And this is one of the, like, this guy's a money guy. I always look up to super successful people. So success is defined by me in my own way. But this guy got my attention. I looked up to him. I respected him. And we started talking and got introduced through mutual friends. And, when you make that connection, he just says, "Hey man, I got something you might be interested in. Check this out." And it's one of my buddies is involved in this, and one thing leads to another. I put money in an account, and almost a year later, here I am going, everyone's got to do this. This is really important.
Yeah.
And the skeptical people might, well, why don't we know about this? Everybody, it's not the banks want you to put your money in there, and that's about as much as I can
There's tigers in the jungle,
There's tigers in the jungle.
they're everywhere. So you better learn how to become a tiger.
Yeah, I mean, they're not going to advertise this stuff on Canadian TV.
No.
You're not going to hear about this being advertised, in your local.
You know what? I see a lot of it on Instagram, though. It's Forex traders coming out, your yin-yang.
There's tons of them. I mean, and to be honest, a lot of them are bullshit, and a lot of them are scams, and there's a lot of that out there. People steal your crypto. They'll set up these funds. And charities will do it.
Yeah.
Donate $5 to whatever, and they stick it in their pocket and go buy a thing. But I mean, there's thieves and scams everywhere. But that doesn't mean that everything and everyone is a thief and a scammer. So this is one that works. I know it works. I do it myself. I mean, I can only go so far with the skeptics to a certain degree before it just. You're just trying to convince me for reasons to.
You're going down your road and seeing the pathway.
Yeah, you've already made your choice. Now you're just picking it. Yeah, and I got no time for that. I mean, I want people who are interested in making money and want to pop open accounts and start, bettering their life.
Yeah. Well,
the
financial wellness is a huge thing right now, and I think that people will be tuning in and asking about it all week, because I see us getting involved so that we can also get our assets at Quadrupod starting to give returns. We do a bunch of events here, community events, and I think awesome. I think that is part of building a community of people with wealth, that now they don't have to worry about wealth. They can focus on some of the other solutions that we face everywhere.
This takes no time. So other than the initial setting up, when the account is open, you literally do nothing. I mean, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, check your account. You can do it anywhere in the world. Like I said, you can still have a job. You can do whatever you want. It doesn't take zero of your time, zero. So, I mean, other than popping open the app and checking the window to check your account, which takes, how long does this take? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 seconds. You open your app and you look at your account. That's not work.
Okay.
But you don't even have to do that.
Well, if it was, people do it 1,000 times a day with Instagram or something.
I wouldn't even be here. I'd still be smacking that button.
Is there just a baseline investment? There's no like options, say for low risk, high risk, mid risk. It's just kind of a boom, one account,
it's one thing.
Simple Simon.
It's one product. It's one account. So that's like when you go to the bank and you say, I want to open a checking account or a savings account. Or, you can go to if you have some money, you can go to the financial advisor. They'll open you a mutual fund account, and you do nothing. Your money just sits there. The accounts are an interest. And so this is just like that. This is just like you go to the bank, you open an account, but the product on their shelf you're investing in is an automated AI trading bot that trades in the forex market for you, and banks here don't offer that.
No.
Certain financial institutions do, but they're costly, they're risky, and it's not that they don't work. Then no successful financial institution is in the business of losing money. Let's just put that out there.
Yeah.
Right. Well, everybody's a thief and everybody's here to rip you out. Yeah, you can save it. There's a lot of good people in the world that want to see people make money, and a lot of them make money off of other people's success. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what I've done. I can be completely open about that. I make money when other people are making money.
And that's why more people come back to you.
And that's been
And the currency markets are pretty black and white in the regards where it's not like the housing market that crashed and there's all these weird, bundled mortgages and stuff where it's like you don't have to be concerned about some strange
Right,
scam
so-
going on in that regard. it seems
right.
like.
Yeah, because this isn't really fixed assets or a guy holding your money and going to go buy something to sell for more. This is the global forex market. That's not to say, hey, you know what, the Russian ruble, Putin loses and the whole Russia goes to zero. Well, that'll affect the ruble and some other things, but the market will survive.
Yeah.
And that won't impact your account.
That's
If the global currency market goes to zero, whatever money you have right now isn't going to mean shit anyway. So
We'll be wiping our butts with $20 bills or whatever it is. Yeah.
exactly. Like the banks will be boarded up or whatever the new evolution of exchange converts to. But the risk that if you're doing the cost of benefit, and that is the concern that's your barrier. I don't want to offend a lot of people.
yeah. But you want to show the pathway, and that's what you
Yeah.
do as a financial advisor.
That's right.
You make the tough choices to go, hey, we're making cash here, man. We're not ready for your little sap stories on the side of drinking too much Coca-Cola and nacho chips.
That's right.
And having a bad state of mind to learn how to make more cash. So when they get the more cash, we'll sell them the good food and the good wild herbs so they can make smarter decisions too.
Yeah, and the natural herbal beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Whatever you want to have it to enjoy your life. I mean, shit. If people, you do what you want with your money.
Yep, but you got to make it.
We hope that you're going to make smart choices and decisions and not use it for whatever nefarious purposes. But you'll never get rid of that. You're always going to have people doing bad shit.
Yeah.
We got no control of that, but we just try to avoid it best as possible and advise against it. But yeah, I mean, the question probably a lot of people are thinking about right now is, what does this cost? Like, what do I need to get started, right? So it's $1,000 to open up the account. That's your initial fee to open the account and get rolling. That's a one-time fee. There's nothing else other than that. That gets your account open. Then there's a minimum deposit. You need at least $1,000. I mean, you can fund it with less, but it's really peanuts, and you're not gonna be as happy with the returns. I mean, for $1,000, you should really have about $5,000. But I mean, I'm not gonna say no to somebody that says, please, man, I got $1,000. I got really no other. I'm not gonna say no, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, okay. I mean, that's as little as I can do it for. Right?
Yeah.
So that's gonna start you off at about $100 a month. And I mean, that's pretty good, right? But really, there's no maximum amount. I mean, there's no that. It's still $1,000. Whether you got $1,000, you got $1 million, it's still $1,000 open the account.
Yep.
That's just the admin fee to get it rolling.
And then you can add more money.
It's like any other account. If you want to contribute to your checking account, you go make a deposit. When you want to withdraw, you make a withdrawal.
Okay.
So yeah, you need a little money to start. You can't start with zero. So anybody thinking that, sorry, try to rustle up a couple grand. And but $2,000 in today's market is not a
No, it's kind of it's a good one to play with and get your feet wet with understanding what's happening.
It's a good
Testing.
testing amount. $2,000 loss isn't really going to impact anybody's life in a dramatic way, right?
Well, $100 gains though will.
But that's right. So not to say that you're going to lose the money, because I don't think anybody ever has with this company.
Yeah.
But you have to think that there's a possibility that it could if you're making an investment, because there's no such thing as 100%
Yep.
guarantee or return, right?
Yeah, you have to
So
be able to lose it.
I only say it because I always only say to people, only invest what you have, what you can risk to lose. And $2,000 just is not a lot to lose. Not that you'll lose it, and pretty much almost guarantee you won't. But when people go in, they think that too. They think, oh man, I don't have this to lose. So, you know, is it an amount you can afford to lose? Yes or no? If it's not, and that $2,000 is your lifeblood, I mean, you got other concerns rather than what it's going to make you in a month.
Yeah.
So anyway, you need
So
to
what's your, in your opinion, your percentage of pie that you add into Forex trading to your financial circle of the pie? What percentage is that? Would you estimate?
I mean, it entirely depends on their net holdings. So,
Okay.
So some people with a very high net value will have a larger portion go in.
Okay.
A lower net worth person that doesn't have a lot to diversify would put in maybe 25 to 50%.
Yep.
That way you still have your safety net, your cushion. That it's more of a mental comfort to know that not everything's all at risk in one place, right?
Yep.
And the other thing too is that once people do open these accounts and they go, holy shit, look at these returns, they tend to lack their discipline, gets shady,
Yep.
and they get greedy and they want to
Yep.
take out their security and just
Yeah.
if I
Put
could,
it all
if
in
I got
there.
5 in there, I could be making that
Yeah.
with 10, right?
Yeah,
I never recommend that. Do what you want. You always, at the end of the day, I never tell people what to do, but I just advise. I give you some advice and you make your own decision. I just
Yeah.
advise people never throw all of whatever at any one thing. Buy some gold, have some money in the
Yep.
but you know,
Yep.
whatever you're going to do, have some even in your checking account, as long as it's a zero cost checking account, because you know the bank shouldn't be charging you to hold your money. There are free accounts out there.
Well, I really want to thank you for coming in today and sharing all of your insight on all of these different areas. It's almost like the realms of investing are growing in several different directions. This is a very viable money maker for somebody, and to keep food on the table.
For everybody.
Yeah.
All you need to be is, you know, Canadian resident, have an address here, all of your, driver's license or passport, whatever your valid government. You have to be a proof resident of Canada. What else is there? Have a couple $1,000. Yeah,
Possibly a crypto wallet if you want to go that route.
if you already have a crypto wallet, you're pretty well halfway there. If not, I'll get you set up with a crypto wallet. But if you already have crypto, even just the wallet open with nothing in there, capable of holding Bitcoin, that's it.
Yep.
Uses transaction.
So for anyone interested, they should just come down, say hi to Kit. Let him.
You gotta be of age,
Kit
so
can give him a little
yeah.
bit of
I
info about that.
I think it's 18 or 21. I'm not sure the minimum age,
Perfect.
but yeah,
Okay. No youth. Sorry.
no youth yet. You have to be an adult. I don't know of any youth accounts open. I can look into it, but you have to be an adult Canadian
Yeah.
citizen. Yeah, and be able to afford and stomach your money being put to work in something you just don't understand.
Yeah. Which
Very
is
cool.
AI.
AI.
Well,
AI,
thanks
new
for,
technology.
Thanks for sitting down with us here, Brad.
Yeah, no problem.
And
Thanks a lot, man.
yeah, hope we hear from some folks out in the
Hope.
listener viewerverse.
Robin,
Yeah, hope
coming
we
right at
will-
you, buddy.
We will
We will.
be hearing from you
Yeah, we
out there
will.
in the listening verse.
We've been neuro-linguistically programming ourselves.
Right. Put that hope, put the dope down the toilet.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Kit, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, everybody. And, everybody out there, I'm so happy to be alive here with you in a world where we can create wealth, health for everyone.
Adios, amigos.
Bye-bye.